I guess before we go too in depth into the next season and how that's gonna pan out, let's talk about the transfers a little bit. What do you guys think overall, like your overall sentiment, before we go into more in the details of the nitty gritty? What do you guys think of the overall transfer window?
That's the sentiment right here, bro.
That's the sentiment, man. Yeah, what is it, Ivan? What is your rating so far of the transfer window out of 10? What would you give it right now?
I'd give it a good 7.58.
Really? That high?
Yeah, 7.58. I give it 7.5 just because I feel like if you can add one or two more signings, then I'll give it an 8. The reason I give it 7.5 is because Gyökeres is a big one. We've been needing a striker. I think we all know that. Kai Havertz was doing well for us, but he's not a striker. We need someone that's clinical up top. That's what killed us last season. What else did we bring in? We brought in Martin Zubimendi. I really like him as a midfielder. I think the style of play that Arteta is looking for, he fits that. Yeah. Someone that's just going to sit there, dictate play, and allow Declan Rice to push up as well and do that box-to-box midfielder that he wants to do. So I like Zubimendi as a signing. Madueke, I'm 50-50 about that one.
Madueke's going to take you guys over the line, man. Trust him.
I don't know. He's a good player. I like him. He's pacey, dynamic. He brings something different. But it's like with the money that we spent on him, how much did we spend? What was like almost 50 mil? I'm assuming. Yeah, 50 mil. Could we have gotten someone? I don't know, a bit better than Madueke? Will he come in and take Martinelli's place or Saka's place? I don't know. I'm hoping this puts like a little bit of fire up Martinelli's arse to like show out, because for me, Martinelli's been a massive disappointment for me up top. I don't see what he brings to the squad that Arteta. Yeah, like he's not been performing, and I don't know why Arteta likes him so much. I guess work rate, but I mean, work rate. But can you add that final product to it? He hasn't done that. So that's why I give it 7.5. Norgard, we'll see how he does. I listened to when he got introduced to the club, and he says what's different is the mindset. He was used to playing for Brentford and it being like, how are we going to survive this season? And now he's coming to a club to where it's like, now we have to win trophies. So I'll be interested to see how he does. Don't really have too much to say on him. He was good at Brentford, but now he's playing at Arsenal, so you really got the ball out. So I give it 7.5.
All right. Jan, what do you think?
7.5, I think, is right now. It can be 4, but I think it's a little bit high for me, man. I'll lean towards 6.57, because I think realistically we need 2 more players.
Yep.
Eze has to be a must. Like, you have to go and get Eze. Yeah. Like, I'm not sure, because I think things have slowed down a little bit recently, but I mean that's the dream for me right now. And you need to have a proper left winger / left forward, because like you, I'm done with Martinelli, man. Martinelli right now is worse than Garnacho. I would rather have Garnacho right now. I swear to you, man. Realistically, what does Martinelli give you apart from being able to drop back? That's all he does. The guy cannot take on a man. He cannot go past one fullback. Not even like, not even one beside. Well, no one beside is actually a good fullback, man.
Walker Peters or something.
Why is a Walker Peters? I've seen Martinelli go past anybody in the 2 years, man. I'm done with him. Obviously, Trossard. I would right now, because he will fetch more money. I will sell him and keep Trossard, because you know what Trossard is going to come. He's going to come off the bench and do. Right now, and plus the money, bro. I'm out of. There's something that Arsenal have done so bad. Guess who's our biggest sale until now? Still.
I saw that. It's Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Oxlade-Chamberlain, 2017, 55 million. We cannot sell, because you know why we can't sell? Because we hold on to these players a little bit too long until their value go down. And especially with the salary you give them, if you're not performing, you're not going to sell these players. Right. So right now, I think Martinelli is at that point where he is at the maximum of his value. If I get a club that was willing to come and give me 40, 45 million, man, this guy's out the door. Like I said, he's not doing anything. So that's what I'm saying right now. We can go deeper into details of each one of them, but right now I'm giving it 6.5, 7. Eze will bring it to about an 8, and then a good winger, so like a Lookman. I even take Lookman.
Yeah, I think you guys should really go for
Lookman. Someone that's more dynamic, more, I don't know, just bring, like when he touches the ball, brings you off your seat.
I would love what's his name, Leao. I would love, this is my number one pick on that side, man. I would love him, but can we get him? If we can get these two, then I'll bump it up to the 9.5.
That's fair enough. Yeah. I think, as you said, the transfers in have been good, pretty decent. No arguments there. The outgoings, I think, I agree with you. You guys need to be a little more active with that. Little bracket here: Thomas Partey going to Villarreal. Very shady, all of these guys. I don't know.
Let's talk about that. What happened there?
No, I don't want to get into the politics of that, man. Let's be honest, it's gone. But what I was gonna say about the squad depth, because I haven't touched on it, and it was a great point, is that the reason why my grade is low as well is because we haven't addressed it. The only addition, if you want to look at it, the only addition is Gyökeres. That's the only addition, because everybody else is just a man-to-man replacement. So there's no, and now if you want to talk about, for me, I love Thomas Partey. When Thomas Partey is fit, I think is the best six, one of the best sixes in the world. If Zubamendi can truly come in and do a better job than him, jury's still out for me. Because I mean, I've seen him. For me, it looks a little bit weak. It looks like a little bit more dynamic Jorginho, so to speak. And for this league, if you're new, I know you're good on the ball and all that, but is that going to be enough? But I mean, so I right now, I hope I'm wrong, but right now I don't think that's a step up from Partey, Zubamendi. I don't think it is. The only addition that we had that makes actual sense is Gyökeres. But Madueke, if you want to talk about Madueke, his best position we all know is on the right. Okay, I will still put him on the left because I'm done with anybody on the left. Let's do a job out there. So really, we haven't added to the depth of the squad, which we need to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because I was gonna play devil's advocate a little bit, and
you're gonna defend Arsenal. Wow.
No, not defend Arsenal. That's not gonna happen. But no, I was gonna say, like, apart from Gyökeres, obviously Gyökeres is an improvement, at least on paper, on Kai Havertz. Like, so if you can get him to score even half the goals he scored at Sporting, I mean, that's massive.
That's massive.
Yeah, that's massive for the team. So, but apart from Gyökeres, I don't see an improvement. Like, I don't see who improves what. I mean, maybe Madueke, we might say he's a slight improvement on Martinelli, but even then, it's not by much, like, he's not a for sure starter. Zubimendi, I mean, he replaces Partey. I don't think he's better than Partey, man. I mean, he's a good level player, but I mean, we played Sociedad in your Europa League and he was getting
it was overrun.
So, I mean, I like him. I mean, I'm not saying that's the judgment, that means he's terrible, but like, if you're struggling, even if it's one game against Casemiro, like, I don't know what you're gonna do, like, against, I don't know, Onana and those guys in midfield that are just monsters, So I don't know. I think he might take some time to settle into the league and get used to that physicality, which will hinder you a little bit because it probably means you have to play Declan Rice there now as a 6 while Zubimendi gets ready, and then Merino maybe goes 8. So I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, like, Norgard, replacement for Jorginho, he's not going to play much. He's a good player, but he's not going to play. He's not there to play. He's there to come in and fill and get some minutes, give people a rest, Like, I don't see the improvement. Like, if we want to compare to your title rivals, if you want to say like Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool, you can see clear improvements in the signings they've made on what they had. I don't see that with you guys. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
agree
no,
with
I
me on
mean,
there. But go on, Ivan. Go on.
no, I mean,
Not totally agree with me, but I'll let Ivan go first because
yeah,
go for it. Go on.
no, I think we're all kind of hitting the same points here. That like
Mm.
outside of Gyökeres, everyone else is just a filler. Like, my fear is that like the season is just going to be the same as this one. We'll start off great, we'll be flying, but then when it comes to crunch time,
Mm.
won't have the depth. Players will start falling apart. The
Mm.
physicality of the Premier League will get to them to where we start dropping off. I do worry. Like even the centre back that we signed, I'm not gonna lie, I have not watched anything about him. What we paid, yeah, paid
I mean,
13 million for the guy.
it's not coming into
No,
to be a starter. That's all.
yeah, and I get that, but like I feel like now is the time where we have to bring people that if they're not gonna start, they're gonna challenge. Like for example, Saka.
Mm.
I feel like Saka and Odegaard, I love them to bits, but they're kind of comfortable knowing that they're regular starters.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to bring players that like when they come in and say, okay, shit, now I need to, I need to work to get my spot up. Martinelli over there is comfortable. There's no one on the left wing for him to be like, oh, I'm gonna get replaced. So he knows he's gonna get a game in. We have to bring a player like if we bring in Eze, maybe that will bring him up a little bit more. I don't know. Same for Odegaard. Odegaard, he knows his spot solidified. So some of the players I think are getting a bit comfortable, and that's why we slip off. But I do think we need more players in. Like we said, 2 more players in to kind of help us boost up. Otherwise, I think it will be the same season as this season.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I said that we're not totally in agreement is because I don't think the squad has regressed.
No,
And you know the talk last season about Arsenal was you need a striker. It wasn't you need something else. It's like you need a striker. That's your biggest problem, which we've had it. So in terms of that, we have made the squad better, right? But what I was saying is like the replacement that we have instead of adding to the squad. So say for example you keep Partey, but you still have Zubimendi. That would have been great for me. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So instead of just doing the 1 in 1 out kind of thing that we're doing right now, which is not helpful because again, squad depth is what helps you compete in all these fronts.
That's right.
Because you're going at least for 4 trophies, right?
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, you're in for 4 trophies, 3 domestic and the Champions League. That's what we're going for. And a club like Arsenal should be expecting to win all of them.
Yeah.
So, how are you ready to win all of them on the first day of the season? Are you ready? Right now, I don't think we are.